you for joining us for this Friends of Scouting YouTube video. Here in this video, we will discuss some ideas and tips that will help you be an effective Ward Friends of Scouting worker.
As the Ward FOS worker, you're really where the rubber hits the road. You're going to go visit with the people that you've been assigned, and you're going to ask them for a donation. There's a specific way we'd like to have you do that, and we've actually designed a tool to help you do it. This brochure will be available to you in full color. And the first thing it helps you to do right here in the middle section is tell the story of scouting. The top part tells you what scouting does for boys. And the bottom part tells you how the council uses this money to help keep that machinery of scouting going. Once you have told the story of scouting and people are interested in donating, you need to ask them for a donation. Now don't be shy. Ask them to be generous. As a matter of fact, we've provided 3 different ways for them to be able to contribute to help them be generous. The first way they can contribute is just to give you a check or cash for the amount that they would like to donate. The second way is they can pay by credit or debit card. You just need to make sure you get all the appropriate information down on the form. The third way is that they can make a pledge. And if you'll get from them a canceled check, as it describes on the back of the brochure, they can pledge, for example, they could pledge $120 and have $10 a month come out over the next year. That way they can be a little bit more generous, even if they don't have the money in their pocket right at that particular moment. Now, you need to make sure that this form is completely filled out. Make sure you get all the appropriate information and that there is a card for each donation. If you don't have enough cards, your ward chairman can provide you with more. Now, the last thing you need to do as you're filling out the card is ask them if their employer offers a matching grant for donations such as this. Some of them will know and some don't. If they do know and the answer is yes, make sure you check the box and get the information down at the bottom. If they don't know, take down their employer's name anyway and we'll help them find out.
Indeed, and just remember, you're not just there in this visit to talk about finances and fundraising, although that is a very important part of the scouting program, but you're also there just as an ambassador for the scouting program. So take the opportunity to also discuss if they happen to know anybody, any boys in the neighborhood or perhaps in the household that are not currently involved in scouting that might be interested, and then also take those names and report those to your Friends of Scouting chairman.
It's also important that you make sure you thank everybody for their donation, even if it's just pocket change. Because all of that adds up, and we really are very thankful for every single donation that comes in. But make sure that they get thanked. And then you need to follow up with every home. Sometimes people won't be home the first time, and you'll be tempted just to leave the brochure on the porch or report that they weren't home. If you'll take the time to make a follow-up visit, you'll find that those people are actually very receptive and happy that you came back to help them out.
So, regardless of how the visit goes, whether the person donates or not, make sure that you report the results of that visit to your Ward FOS chairman.
That's right. And make sure you turn in the cards and the money promptly. We don't want to be holding on to checks or cash that need to come in and be reported for your area. So make sure that that donation gets to your ward chairman so that he can report it to the stake and then to the council.
Indeed. Thank you so much for helping out.